Danger, excitement, adventure. Boston Blackie. Enemy of those who make him an enemy. Friend of those who have no friend. Yes, sir. That's Boston Blackie, and he's quite a guy. In just a moment, we'll see him in one of his exciting adventures. But first, a word from our sponsor.
But, Mary, you insisted on going in there.
Well, you're big and strong. Why didn't you stop me? Oh, look at my hair, and I just got a new permanent, too. I don't think I'll ever get over this. My knees are still shaking.
Oh, shame on you. Letting a phony ape like that scare you.
Phony or not, I still got goose pimples on my boots.
Come on, let's go.
Coming over to see you as soon as I finished here.
Joking around?
Not yet. You know, I'm getting leery. What if he finds out we gave him the business?
He ain't going to find out if you don't sing.
But the newspaper said...
I know what the newspaper said. But if Joe comes around and starts asking questions, you know the right answers to give.
Hi, Joe.
Hi, Allie. Going someplace, Monk?
Just to get the bite to eat.
Skip it. Where's the quiet place where we can talk?
In the rolling car.
Got another job lined up, Joe?
Nope. Just wanted you to get an earful of this. Safe Crackers Loot Finance Company. Cooks make whole of $15,000 in cash. $15,000. That's very interesting, isn't it?
It's a lot of baloney. Would you believe it, Joe? Me and Ollie get $5,000 out of a job, and immediately the newspapers boosted up to 15G. What are they trying to do, nick the insurance company? And they call us crooks.
You missed your calling, Monk. You should have been an actor.
I don't get it.
You and Ollie wouldn't hold out on the pal, would you?
Now, look, Joe, you don't think that
Cut
me
the
and
comedy, Monk. I want my cut of that $10,000, and I want it now.
Yeah, but...
Look, this thing in my pocket is a real dangerous little weapon. Do I use it, or do I get my cut?
Okay, you win. I'll send Ollie after it. Hey, Ollie.
Is he dead?
No, but he soon will be. Get this thing going.
Blassy's over there. I'll call Inspector Faraday of homicide and tell him that Joe Burton's finally been tagged. I'll be over at the roller coaster.
What are you doing here, Blackie?
Can't you see why he's concentrating?
Now let that be a lesson to you. Never poke your nose where it doesn't belong.
Why don't you try some of that advice yourself? What are you doing here anyway?
Waiting for you?
So it was you who told the intern to notify me.
No, thanks, please. You can return the favor sometime.
Favor? You call it a favor to pull me away from lunch to stick my nose into something that doesn't concern my department?
It was murder, Faraday.
Murder may I. The report says it was accidental death or suicide.
Then what are you doing down here?
Well, I thought because... what makes you think it's murder?
Because Joe Burton wasn't the kind of a guy who would throw himself off of a roller coaster or commit suicide. Somebody helped him make that high dive.
But there was no one else on that rolly, mister. You were on the platform yourself when it came in empty.
Who are you?
That's Ollie Ward, the operator.
And he was on the rollie all alone?
That's right.
Now, I suppose you're going to tell me the killer took wings and flew off into the wild blue yonder.
Could be. Look, suppose you and I go down and have a look. You come along, Ollie.
Hey, what are we, the Forgotten Race? Whitey?
What's so interesting?
Oh, nothing. Hop in, Mary.
Oh, no, we'll stay right here. Terra firma for us, the firmer the better.
Okay, Ollie, let it go. Better take off your glasses, Faraday. It's going to be a rough night. Joe's body hit. Now keep your eye open for that danger sign on the next rise. Here it comes, Faraday. Watch. Go on, Faraday. See you downstairs. Just the monkey in me coming out, Mary. Hey, what delayed you?
I lost my parachute. Blackie, that was a silly thing to do.
Probably, because you still think it was an accident or suicide.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
Blackie, that's larceny. You give them right back.
Blackie, how simple it would be with you out of my hair. Why don't you take a trip to the moon or someplace and lose yourself?
What, and let you solve all these murders by yourself? Nah, not on your life.
Jimmy Homicide.
Mary speaking. Go ahead.
This is Faraday. I want a thorough check on a guy called Ollie Ward. Works at the beach roller coaster concession. And who he runs around with in particular. Make it snappy. I'm coming right in. All right, get in.
That ice cream place down there, Mary. How would you go for a nice double-decker?
Make mine a triple.
That makes it unanimous. Make mine vanilla. I'll meet you at the shooting gallery up this way.
Wait a minute, Lochinvar. She's not your type. And there's the shooting gallery.
Fancy that. Well, make it the Ferris wheel up this way.
By any chance, are you trying to get rid of me?
Frankly, yes. And it hasn't anything to do with that brunette. So, off you go.
Hello, Ollie.
Hi.
You and I've got a little unfinished business. What do you want with me? I told you everything I know.
You didn't tell me how well you knew Joe Burton.
Oh, just like I said, mister, I never saw the man before in my life.
And you're positive he was on the roller coaster alone?
Oh, now look here.
Oh, take it easy, Ollie. All I want is a few simple answers. Like, isn't it strange for a rolly car to go out with just one customer?
Well, we sometimes do it when business is slow. Now, look, I got to get back to work.
It'll wait, Ollie. Do you know anything about a finance company being held up last night?
Well, why should I know anything about it?
Oh, I don't know. I just happened to find this newspaper in the rolly car that Joe Burton was riding. I turned to the story about the robbery. Found a penciled circle around the amount that was taken.
So what?
Well, here's how I got it figured, Ollie. Joe put his finger on the job, all right. His playmates pulled it off, but they double-crossed him on the dough. So Joe came down here to have a little talk with his playmate.
No, you're nuts.
All right, Ollie, come on now. Tell me who else was in on this job beside you.
Wait a minute.
Oh, you're a big help.
Well, Blackie's down, but chances are not out. And we'll find out for sure in just a moment when we return for part 2 of our Boston Blackie adventure.
Who hit me?
You were slugged, Blackie. I told you that brunette wasn't your type.
Oh, stop it, will you, Mary?
Here, Whitey, your master isn't very happy. Quite an egg you've got on your head. What did she hit you with, a baseball bat?
Can it, will you, Mary? My head is going around like a buzzsaw.
Well, you asked for it. Can't expect to go out looking for honey without getting stung once in a while.
Skip it, will you? Have you any idea who slugged me?
That I don't know. What happened anyway?
Well, come on, I'll tell you about it when we go for a ride.
All clear, Ollie. I'm going to take a powder mug. They're not going to get me. I'm going to...
Shut up and listen. But they'll throw us in the gas chamber when they find out about that. Shut up. Too rich of you to take a chance to move now.
But look!
Listen, now you hide out here till it gets dark, and I'll come and take you away in a boat, got it?
Sure, Mug, sure.
Now don't move till I get back.
Don't worry, I won't. Thanks, Mug. You're a real pal.
Well, you're on the beam, Chief. Your friend Ollie and Joe Burton were pally-pally. And they were very chummy with a guy called Monk Antrim. He's the ape in the Thrill House concession.
Nice work, Barry. Any record?
2 arrests for manslaughter, but they didn't stick.
What about Ollie?
Petty thief, carnival drifter. 3 arrests, 3 different cities. Here's a picture of Monk.
Anything else?
Yeah. Burton promoted a loan at that finance company last week.
Oh, casing the place, eh?
Could be.
Well, thanks, Barry. You take my calls. I'm going to take another run over to that amusement pier. I'll be back in a minute, Mary.
Did you hear that, Whitey? We'll give him 2 and then go after him.
No brunettes in there.
Oh, they'd better not be.
Nice shot, McGuire.
Thanks, Blackie. You want to play?
Not pool.
I'm in pretty good form today.
Joe Burton isn't.
Yeah. Some fellas aren't smart who they play with. Look at me. I lost my hair worrying over was I mixing with the right company.
Joe was playing with Ollie Ward.
And no competition for Joe. Cracks up when the game gets rough.
Who else was he playing with?
I'm losing more hair every minute. I really got myself into a tough spot here, didn't I?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe few.
You'll never make it, Blackie. Well, I was wrong. I guess you know what you're doing, kid. But if I was you, I'd keep away from that monkey business.
You did say monkey business, didn't you?
Yeah.
Thanks. I think I know what you mean. If you ever find yourself behind the 8 ball, give a yell. I'll return the favor.
Thanks, kid. Hi, Mary.
Where's Blackie?
Just left, the back way.
Did you hear that, Whitey? Trying to get rid of us. Well, we'll show him.
Monkey business, the man said.
Open up the door. It's me, Ollie.
Just a minute.
He's after me, Monk.
Who?
That detective, Inspector Faraday. You've got to hide me.
Why should I? You killed Joe Burton.
I did. What are you talking about? You threw him off that rollie. You're not going to pin that on me. You killed him yourself.
Where's Blackie? And don't tell me you don't know because I saw him come in here. What have you done with him?
Hey, what's going on here?
Monk.
Blackie, I didn't know it was you. I'm sorry, Blackie.
This guy's onto us, Monk.
Well, this is where I clean house. Blackie, you asked for this.
What about her?
She goes first.
Get over there. Blackie, you all right?
Yeah.
So you're in this too, eh?
How'd it get me? She gets it first.
Charlie, watch out. I'll get Monk.
Mary, you all right?
Yeah, he went up there.
Sure.
Hey, you. Mary, grab that lever. Mary, give me that lever.
You're too late. There's nothing on earth will stop that rolly car now.
Blackie's safe, Mary. Look, Blackie's safe. Ah, you weren't so smart after all.
Look what I found.
Gee, what a roll.
Must be Monk's share of the loot.
Could be.
Let's get out of here. That thing's alive.
Oh, don't shoot, Faraday.
Whitey. Don't you know better than to go around scaring people? It's about time you learn. Go!